Hello, and welcome to Courageous Doctors, the monthly news show for you and your doctor. On this show, we'll discuss Obamacare updates, other interesting healthcare topics, and health and safety tips. Now let's begin. The Star Ledger shows that there is a 2-year extension for plans in the individual market for Obamacare. This affects 150,000 people in New Jersey. The Associated Press says that the New Jersey Banking and Insurance Commissioner, Kobolowski, is asking to maintain the $7.6 million grant that was designated to start a New Jersey state insurance exchange, and he wants to use it to fund the New Jersey call centers. In USA Today, the federally funded healthcare centers are asking to not be cut out of their money that is designated for Obamacare. Right now, Obamacare wants to cut 70% of that money, which the healthcare centers use to continue treating millions of patients. The Los Angeles Times has cited a Kaiser Family Foundation survey. They found that 54% of the uninsured between the ages of 18 and 64 were willing to buy cheaper health insurance, even if it limited their choice of doctors and hospitals. And the Wall Street Journal has cited that the Centers for Medicare report that that 65% of small businesses will pay higher premiums under Obamacare. Now let's move on to other healthcare news. A polio-like virus, similar to the virus causing the summer flus, has left some children in California paralyzed. However, the Center for Disease Control is saying that most children do not become paralyzed. The Associated Press is reporting measles in California and New York. Remember, measles is a reportable illness. If exposed, seek help, as it can cause a severe illness. Bloomberg News has cited a new bird flu strain coming out of China, and this could start a worldwide pandemic. It's called the H7N9, but right now it is not transmitting widely, and it is being carefully monitored. Associated Press reports that the Center for Disease Control is seeking $30 million to open new labs to help available hospitals to diagnose drug-resistant infections. These infections, such as C. diff and MRSA, need quick diagnosis so that we can keep these diseases from spreading. The New York Times cites a new study calling for testing the blood pressure now in both arms, as there may be a 10-degree difference in some people. This difference, if found, is said to raise the risk of heart attacks and strokes. The Los Angeles Times reveals an increase in home deliveries. When the mothers were asked about this, they said they didn't want to go to the hospital because they were afraid they might have a cesarean section. The Los Angeles Times also reveals that we may have to cut down on 2/3 of our daily sugar intake to meet the World Health Organization guidelines. Let me also remind you that it's never too late to get your flu shots, so please sign up. Lastly, let's move on to some health and safety tips. USA Today says that the chemical spill in West Virginia exposed huge gaps in rules that we need to protect the public. The Senate is now proposing a Chemical Safety Improvement Act. The Washington Post cites that the Environmental Protection Agency is increasing its limits on sulfur reduction in gasoline emissions, and this would equate to removing 33 million cars from the road by reducing the sulfur emission in the gas. The FDA is looking to prevent counterfeit medicine from being sold. Recently, reports of fake skin lotions and powders in children's products were found, as well as perfumes and other skin products containing industrial solvents and toxic substances. A consumer advocacy group called for eliminating chemicals that are now used in certain foods, which are also used to make rubber and plastic. They're trying to get rid of them. The chemical is called azodicarbonamide. A review article by Catherine Foxhill in an old issue of Contemporary Pediatrics is always worth reviewing, as it cites the 2008 congressional legislation reauthorizing the Consumer Product Safety Commission. And if you look to your screen, you'll see some helpful hints in preventing poisons, lead paint in toys, plasticizers, and other such things. Lastly, you can go to the website of the Essex County Regional Health Commission to fill out a survey to see if you are entitled to any Sandy recovery funds, and this will also be on your screen. This brings us to the conclusion of our monthly news program. We welcome your comments and look forward to seeing you next month.
Hi, I'm Randy Lupo, host of The Randy Lupo Show on Broadband Box Office. Wait, is that a tongue twister or an alliteration? Come meet my favorite people, comedians, actors, writers, spiritual people, and everyone in between. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Hi, my name is Tom Ragu of the Tom Ragu Sit Down Comedy Show. You can listen to us at the Broadband Box Office, and for more information, please visit www.tomragu.com/podcast.
Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm Bob Gonzo of The Bob Gonzo Show, and I'm here to introduce The Bob Gonzo Show to you. Watch The Bob Gonzo Show on ComedyMondays.com and iTunes. Once again, ComedyMondays.com and iTunes. Watch it live, or you can watch it on the archives, which means you can watch it forever. Bob Gonzo is the greatest show on the internet right now. It's the funniest, it's the sweetest, it's endearing. We have stand-up comics, we have bands, we have actors, we have people in the fashion industry. We have everything you need. So once again, The Bob Gonzo Show, the greatest show in the world. And if you watch it, you will become a better and happier and sweeter person. You. Watch The Bob Gonzo Show, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is Lou Cicigna.
This is Lisa Dascoli.
And I'm Scott Manginelli.
And we are
The Greater Jersey Buzz, bringing you the finest entertainment, music, and talk.
Listen to us the fourth Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m.
on BroadbandBoxOffice.com.
Bingo!